Alright, hello and welcome back to Arma. Today we're gonna run a Zeus mission. Pretty much gonna show you the task right now. So we're going to do Operation Heatstroke. During the latest heat wave in Takistan, the area of Huzurutimam has become increasingly hostile to our presence in the area. Huzurutimam is here. Due to the extreme heat, all vehicle operations has ceased in our main base, and the garrison there cannot spare men to deal with this threat alone, nor can we use air vehicles to deploy there for fear of sandstorms. You will have to deploy from northern FOB, insert to the area of Huzurutimam, and eliminate the insurgent menace. Mission parameters. At your disposal are a range of Humvees, trucks, and MRAPs used by Marines manning the FOB. FOB is where we're at, which is here right now. Thunder, which is the mortar guy, and Helix, which is the darter guy, are available in addition to any other infantry unit. There will be no heavier aerial activity, so no vortex or firestorm units, which means no transport or CAS air units will be deployed. And since the FOB does not contain any medium or heavily armored vehicles, no crews are needed. Your first task will be to try and get information about the insurgent commander from the nearby town of Chakchak, which is here, west of Huzurutimam. While the populace may be uncooperative, some may talk to you or hold intel that you need. Once you are satisfied that there is nothing more to gain in Chakchak, move to Huzurutimam and take down the main center of operations for the insurgent using intel you gathered and intel you received from Nomad. You will have to hold against any possible enemy counterattacks, round up any surrendering enemies, and chase down retreating ones. Secondary objectives may develop as situation does. Success conditions for this mission are: the insurgent standard of operation in Huzurutimam is destroyed, insurgent leadership is severely cut down if not completely wiped out, 2A forces gain and maintain military presence in Huzurutimam. Fail conditions are: the 2F unit is wiped, which means 90% casualties. Insurgent leadership retreats in its entirely. So, you know, the insurgents run pretty much. And insurgents remain in control of the town by the end of operational time limit, which is pretty much 3 hours or so. So that's the thing. I'm going to now do a brief with the guys if they're ready. So let's check that.
Microphone activated.
Hawk, are you ready for a brief? So, as you read, you'll need to move to OBJ1 and find out what's going on in Huzurutimam. Chakchak is unfriendly as well, so don't expect anything special there. Be extremely alert. As far as game mechanics, most of the guys that, you know, expect to either find intel or them talking to you. Don't try and talk to them randomly, because I will not be manning them, you know, all of them or something like that, or in the area. So talking to them or texting to them will be redundant. Just move in between them, try to find intel. If one of them approaches you and start talking to you, obviously talk to him. As far as anything that you usually need to expect in this area, expect it. IEDs, suicide bombers, you know, light vehicles to be used by the insurgents, all possible. We hope they don't have any bigger assets in the area. As far as we know, they don't, but we have what we have. Once you have done enough research, communicate with me and we'll form the next OBJs that are relevant in Huzurutimam according to the intel you gathered. So right now it's a question mark in that area until you finish stage 1. Pretty much, as you can see on the task, we expect that the success conditions are having some sort of control in the town and, you know, severely cease their operations there. Of course, if they get forewarned too much and they escape, it's also going to be a fail. So don't take too long to push into that. Try to get the best intel you can and move out. Any questions?
Cool. Yes. What is the state? Do we have anything on the Sheer Sang Pass? That's usually a hotbed of contention, as if it were.
Actually, no, it doesn't seem to be active at the moment, and from this angle, you will be going through the Darbank Pass unless you are preparing to move west
I
for
just
some
thought there
reason.
might be anything in that area. You know, last time I've been through there's been the
Well,
odd
I
roadblock.
suggest that you don't take the Sarasang Pass, as, like you said, it was hot last time, so take the Darbank Pass, and, you know, that in that way you don't have to drive through there.
Town of Cthulhu?
That's more shorter for the Darban Pass as well.
Kakaru might have something in it. We don't have any special alerts on anything, but unlike our normal base, this FOB doesn't have friendly territory around it. So nothing here is friendly. Be suspicious against anything, and in Chak be alerted, you know, be even higher state.
Gotcha. Alright. Okay, I'm happy with mine. Any questions you want to ask, Lee?
As for the question marks, should we make that as a secondary objective, or should we just ignore it entirely?
That's not a secondary. That's a
primary
question mark about... You know, objective 1 is where you find out what these question marks are. Once you did, I will delete them and put OBJ 2, 3, 4, attack. It depends on what you find, really. We suspect...
Once we find out in Chak, we can formulate a battle plan on how to assault those two areas.
Yeah. We suspect further activity in Sultan Safe, and of course the north side of Zurtimam as well. The question mark is just on the south side for some reason, but I can put another one there. So we don't really know.
Evolved real fast.
So, have to be quiet until we reach that place then.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna put, let's put another question mark here. That way you'll know. Alright. Okay, so, pretty much what we're going to have here, a lot of these civis here in Chak have intel on them. That, as you know, if you watch the Zeus thingies, you can place by going scenario flow and going create edit intel, and you can put it on them. And pretty much there's just very little insurgents here sitting in a couple of the houses in the center waiting to see if something comes in. These are kind of scouting units. Let's actually remove one of them. That's a bit too much. There are 2 suicide bombers in the town that they'll have to respond to. I hope they do. We got a couple of goat herders, because why not? Let's make them careless so they won't move away. And on the way to Zurtimam, we got an ID here and an ID over here. Zurtimam itself, the main base operations, which is the intel that they'll have to find out, is this next to the ruined mosque. And of course the south side of the town is much more dangerous than the north side. There actually are no insurgents on the north side at the moment. They might move from Sultan Safe to there. They'll have to clear this area. There's a lot of IDs around this place. Here, like the perimeter IDs that they can activate if something happens. And here, pretty much there's nothing. There's no suicide bombers here that I placed, I think. Maybe apart from one guy. Yeah, there's one suicide bomber here. That's it. On the way to Sultan Safe, there's 1 point of IDs. And then there's the place itself with a manned gun on the balcony here. And it's just, there's no civilians in this one. There's just enemies. And they might be sending some of these guys onto the other town. And another intel that they can find is that there is a weapon cache here in this oil station. That's it pretty much.
Nomad, this is to Nomad. I'm about to go.
Go ahead.
We're now moving out to base. Operation will start transitioning to long range. Over.
Copy that. Good luck. Alright, and here they go.
Look alive, gents. It's go time.
I'm looking to the east.
Savvy front. Let's go further.
Placed a small wreck just to give them pause there. We'll see if they treated it even. And we're gonna do a small patrol of just one guy with Lee Anyfield. He's gonna be patrolling here.
I don't know about you, but I could do with a cup of tea. I'm sweating my balls off in this hammer. Nah, I can drink tea in 100-degree heat, mate. Well, I don't drink hot tea. Because I'm British. Always tea. Always time for tea. Heads up, crash the vehicle up front. Copy that. We're holding back. Vehicle 2, move up to vehicle 1. It's blown out, no tires, no nothing. Yeah, that sounds like an IE to me. Driver, reverse back a bit, man. Jesus. You want me
That
to
was
check
an
now?
ID that's going very close to it.
I should just gotta get one
User
circle around.
joined your channel.
We can just go around it. Yeah, wide circle around, guys. Wide berth. Also note, ISIS is known for using strange landmarks as ambush points. So if you see anything out of place, heads up.
Am I free to move on?
Yes, move. Copy that, rejoining convoy.
Well, we're going to be a little bit of a target now since we just crashed the hill.
Again, the town of Chuck Chuck is classed as friendly, so it's anything that is in the hills and around that may be hostile, so just
I did not
take it
say
steady,
Chuck
and
is
cool and
friendly at all.
calm. Just out for a drive. Just out for a drive.
A hot, sweaty drive.
Oh, what was that? Don't fire. Peeling off.
We're in the woods.
Can you change direction? East northeast, east northeast.
Just one guy, guys.
Getting shot.
Are we okay? Talk to each other. There's another man bearing east 340. Unconscious, he's dead now. Don't go, Matt. Save your ammo. Burst fire. Convoy regroup. Yeah, lead vehicle take a sweep round. Secondary vehicle provide overwatch while I'll hold here.
Well, we've reached out of position.
Alright, squad keep 360 while me and Alpha lead and Helix have a little powwow.
I think there's someone on the hill bearing 151.
Yes, that would be probably Hawk. 151.
Yeah, that's a civilian. With goats.
Okay. Yeah, again, this is why I wanted to do it out of town. Alright, bring your map, John, let's go.
Watching the northwest.
Let's bring your maps and I'll start starving this.
Watching
So we've gone to
southwest.
3, that's fine. Okay. I will do that last area as well, Leet. Put another marking around that little bit
so
between the two
north-northeast.
areas. There is still some compounds there. So make that your 4. Put 1, 2, 3, 4 in. Well. We can have Helix here scan one area while your team is in another area. Now we can multitask it. Okay. Helix, you can operate higher. Don't bring it down low, because some random Afghani guy doesn't like it. You know, might not like you spine him and shoot you at the sky.
Yeah, he must have a stash of unmentionables in his house.
Exactly. He might be doing something with some goats. We don't want to know. All right. You feed that intel to Leet. What we're looking for is documentation, insurgents, people that are armed, and also any IEDs. That's your primary 3 tasks to look for. Okay, Johnny?
Copy.
You feed that to Leet on long range, or Vior. He's at Alpha 2. Okay. You can use the vehicle's long range, the red long range truck here. We'll hold back here, Leet. Okay. While you go through the town. Okay.
After that.
You can use the Humvees to get into town by all means, but park them up, and because again, I'm sure they don't like the idea of 50 caliber machine guns rolling through their town.
Yeah. Should we encounter any explosive devices? Should we blow them up or just avoid them entirely?
Have you got a demolition spec?
No, we don't.
Alright, avoid them, but mark them on maps so we know to then maybe destroy them at a later date.
Alright then. You bastards.
We never know. If you need to, if you can blow them up without endangering civilians, just so, but make sure you can't, make sure you don't endanger civilians. Okay?
Roger that. I'll relay this to my team then.
Have a little power, how you want to break it down. Alright, get that eye in the sky, Johnny. Move to, let's start moving to Sector 1. It's on the side of the map.
Alright, Alpha Team, basically we're going to take OBG1, look for intel, and Johnny will advise us on any IEDs or outstanding intel in his point of view. However, if you do see any IEDs, just mark them out on maps so we can have a demolition team take them out on a later date. Other than that, just avoid them entirely. However, if you can't blow them up, make sure there are no civilians in the way. Everyone copy?
Copy. Copy.
Roger that. Now we're gonna drive up towards town and also park up by 1 and break it down from there. I'll have to roll out.
Yep, P1 ready to move.
You start marking things on map, Johnny, and then I can feed it to Alpha on long range, alright?
Maybe wait for. We need to wait for Huck.
Hey,
No, I'm staying here,
you're
bro.
going in, I'm staying in, nice and safe.
Copy that.
So I've got Helix.
Alright, they got their eye in the sky, they formulated some zones, that's good. Let's see how their run's gonna be. For some reason, Hawk thinks that this town is considered friendly. I did not say anything.
This
like
is
such.
Hawk to Nomad on 1.
This is Nomad on 1, go ahead, over.
I am currently set up with alongside Helix on grid 035 by 1015 key 1, providing reconnaissance and acting as fallback medical location. Alpha is now moving into the town of Chuk Chuk and beginning to look for intel and so forth. Over.
Moving towards those southwestern rocks
Copy
to
that.
park the Humvees.
Roger that.
Shots.
Bearing 120.
We'll have a,
Did anyone hear a crack? Because I don't know if that was
Get
us
us,
or not.
that was a rifle.
Might not have been at us though.
Nomad, you copy?
This is Alpha the 1 to Nomad. And the Hawk, how copy?
Copy that, send it into Alpha.
We countered enemy gunfire in District 1, over.
Copy that, Helix is still scanning the area. Can you give me an exact location? I can move Helix in to get you better, if you can give me a direction so Helix can orientate that way, over.
It was somewhere northeast, over.
Copy that, can you give me a rough grid, over.
We're at grid, at possible grid
That's up
0,
with civilian running
038 and
south of us.
008. Keypad 2, over.
Alpha, be advised, Helix has told me you have a man moving towards you at your current location. He has moved out one of the buildings on grid 037 by 008, key 2, over.
Alpha copies.
Delay that, he's running away. Looks like he got you.
Alright, Alpha, move out, search the buildings.
Back up.
Elite, we might need some guys to stay near the car to make sure they are not stolen.
Alpha, this is Hawk on 1, sending in 2.
This is Alpha on 2, go ahead.
I've tasked, Helix says that Sector 1 is very lightly manned and clear. He's now being tasked to move into Sector 2. Please look inside for markings as and when, over.
Alpha copies.
Drivers, you can drive up to the road where we're at right now.
Copy that.
Copy.
There we go. They found one intel. Found intel 2.
Mind watch.
That didn't happen.
That happened and that was amazing.
Alright, Alpha, we just got intel at the real HQ for insurgencies in Sultan Safe. Our purpose to hawk over.
Watch for IDs,
Copy, do we still need to continue the search?
So you want us to be on this road?
Yes, the road right in front of me.
Bring up.
Hawk to Nomad, this is on 1.
This is Nomad on 1, over.
Be advised, my Alpha team has been fed intel from local residents of Chuck Chuck, saying that the insurgents in the southern half of Safe, we are going to move in and corroborate that now, and then we'll formulate a battle plan shortly. How copy?
Strong copy. I repeat my briefing as I said it. Your guys approach 2 or 3 people. They need to approach many people of the town. There is much intel to be gathered, not just one piece. Over.
I did order them to go additionally scan the town while we move in. So I've tried to get them to
Enemy fire, enemy fire.
Over.
See,
Direction?
124.
Whoever has the eye on it, raise it to the ground. Red with me.
Hawk to Alpha on 2.
The driver speaking to the Humvee, or?
This is Alpha on 2, how copy?
I'm moving inside alongside with Helix into town.
Lee?
Safe to do so. Over.
Alpha copies, over.
Lee, can we move forward and get a shot on the guy?
Yes, you may move forward. I did say raise it to the ground.
Yeah, but you maybe not want us to fire a 50 cal in a town full of civvies.
This is Alpha on short range. This is Hawk on
And a suicide bomber happened.
I'm good. Holy shit. From the Crocs down.
I'm good. Sandra's down.
One of the suicide bombers just approached their car and blew up.
Well, can we still fix the Humpy?
I doubt it. Form 360. Everyone has Haruba have his eyes on the southeast.
Be advised if anyone's severely injured, I brought the medical truck up to my location.
These civilians are beyond repair. Over.
Don't worry about civilians, it's their own fault for standing near bombs. I've launched a Helix as well, Alpha, be advised. Let's get this medical sorted and then let's push through into the town. Let's keep going, we're burning daylight here.
Sure.
This is Alpha 1, Hako copy.
Copy that, Alpha, send it to.
You got additional intel that insurgents in Hutlu Itam has a base in the southeast side of town, next to broken down mosque. And intel from before is also the same, during Sultan Salfe.
Alright, copy that. Let's keep pushing through though, into grid 2, and double check.
Machine gun fire.
I'm hit.
Get the cover.
Bandaging.
Johnny, get it. Johnny, get eyes on that.
You might want to fly his drone a little bit higher, because it's going to get shot down.
This is Alpha 1 to Hawk.
This is Hawk, still in 2, send it.
Advise our Helix to get his drone on that
Thunder is up.
position.
Regroup with you guys.
Repeat again, over.
Bo, I'm gonna push.
Get
back to
Helix,
you.
have eyes on that machine gun position, over.
Hold on. I'll try and see where the guy is.
Over.
If you're safe for now, head to your northwest, and we're in that compound that's behind you.
Okay, copy that.
Copy.
Our blue team, you cover red team while red team takes point into sector 2. Is that loud and clear? Over.
See if we're running towards us.
Alright, let's move.
That's the drone getting shot because it's flying too low. We've lost our drone.
Alpha 2,
One
this is
down.
Hawk on 2.
This is Alpha 2 and 2, send in.
Copy that, be advised I'm moving myself and Johnny to sector 4. It's taking ages, so we're going to push through. You keep pushing to sector 2 and 3, how copy?
Strong copy. Wait, Thunder is a bit behind.
Shots. Came from that office-like building.
Anyone have eyes?
Well, did somebody see where the fire was coming from?
That is looping around.
One down.
They haven't found intel number 3 yet. We'll see if they find it.
Red, let's move.
Hold up on contact here.
Take him down if you can.
He's down. Not sure if he's dead though.
Keep moving.
Copy.
You need to wait for us. We can see you from there.
Roger that. Do you
Blue
need
team
move?
Negative, guys, still up.
What's your status?
We're pinning a guy down in our window. We'll get back to you if we kill him.
Roger that. We'll try to flank him then.
Raid!
Who shot at it?
It was a false. Sorry, Vince, for the silhouette.
Okay then. Have you taken down that guy?
Not yet.
Well, ignore him and keep moving. We can't waste time here now. Go.
Copy that. Bounding.
Response on 2.
Let's move.
Hello?
We got a guy here talking.
You're looking for something.
Yes, we are looking for some intel on
What do you mean intel? I don't know word.
information
About what?
about the city of Sultian, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, and
Oh, you're butchering it. What's your name? My name is Azim.
Name is
We're
Vivo.
talking to a civilian out
Oh, that's good.
getting intel.
I think you wanted to say Huzurutimam?
Already.
That's what you're talking about?
Yes.
The city.
Yes.
Copy that.
Oh, you're looking for
Sorry for
the
pronouncing it wrong.
insurgents, yes?
Hmm.
Yes, they have an HQ at the old mosque there. They have no respect
mosque?
for religion, yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
They
Do you have anything?
they put a lot of bombs around it, and they can blow them up if somebody comes near. Be careful not to lose a leg. Will you, viewer?
Hey, thank you very much, sir.
Yes, no problem. Have a nice day.
Talking to civilian or who?
Copy that. Continue on and report back to me. We'll meet back up in Sector 1, meet up with the Humvees once you've cleared Sector 3. We're currently just finishing off Sector 4 now. How copy?
Alpha copies.
Okay, lead. It seems that at the town of Hutsrutimam, there is an HQ at the mosque, and a lot of bombs around it. One guy running to you?
He's been running for a while now.
Warning shot, warning shot. Alright, that also confirms our your intel of the mosque. Over.
Okay. We're bounding to you.
Roger that, we shall be up in Sector 3 along with Hawk. Over.
We meet back at the rocks or?
I said we'll be back at the Humvees. Let's get them back online. Yeah, and then we can formulate a backup plan. We're going to go back through Sector 4. You head back through Sector 2. We'll beat back up, okay?
Alpha, regroup. We're moving to Sector 3 back towards the Humvees. Over.
Copy that. Watch out of the second floor of the 2-floor building to your right.
Roger that.
Oh yeah, he's still up. Gonna shoot him. He's down.
Hold fire! Ceasefire! Jesus Christ.
I'm sure the town's gonna love us for that.
Well, they scuttled the
Most likely, yeah.
downed vehicle.
Fireworks.
Yeah! Alright, all call signs. Move to hill, recon hill. 2, 3, 5, 8. We'll set up otherwise position then formulate that battle plan to OBJ2. How copy?
Alpha copies. Alpha move out.
Okay, well they scuttled the vehicle and they're on the move finally. Took a while on this OBJ. Although they were very careful, nobody got hurt too much. They didn't lose anybody, so that's a good thing. And they're currently on the move toward their objective. They seem to not be taking the road, which is to their benefit as far as the IEDs. And as they got the intel about only 2 of the intels, they didn't really scout the town well enough. So they got only OBJ2 and OBJ3, even though I put multiple intels about the ammo there. They did not find it. So that will be to... we'll have to talk about that in the briefing at the end, but apart from that, they did very well. Time is not to their benefit, though. They'll have to move it.
And the rest of our team goes up. And, actually, me and Hawk will go do recon. The rest of our team will cover the Humvees.
Copy.
That'll trigger the IEDs that are around the base anyway.
Alright, team, we're trying to move this nice and clean and fast. Over. We can't Hawk over.
Hawk, you cut out. Can you say again?
Copy that. Can you move to building on grid 054 by 011, key 4 and 1, and set up your ambush assault from that building. Over.
Alpha copies. Over. Moving out.
Alright, Alpha, move.
Do you want us to cover you or walk with you?
Walk with us. We can't afford to use any more time. But try to stick to the low walls as you can.
Shots east.
Guy is unconscious. Sound off, who's alive?
I'm alive.
I'm getting shot.
Don't have eyes.
Lead is down.
Throwing smoke.
Heard no report, though. Viewer is down as well.
Lead and Viver are down.
There we go.
Yeah, I got eyes on Viver, I think. We're gonna engage from southeast. Thunder, sound off, how are you?
I'm up.
See if you can retrieve them and try and bring them north, and we can try and hook round into the
Alpha,
town.
this is Hawk on 2, be advised, shot 3 shell volley inbound to location. 11 seconds till splash on base with tower, how copy?
guys, where's your location exactly?
Who's spamming north your guns jammed? Head north with the injured.
My weapons jammed.
Shift R.
Alpha, this is Hawk on 2, please respond, over.
How bad are they?
Alpha 2, Alpha, anybody, please respond, over.
Copy that. Can we get some smoke deployed in front of the injured? And we'll let our arty do some work.
Yo, smoke out.
Alpha, this is Hawk on short range radio. What's your status? I'm trying to reach anyone on long range, over.
Squad lead and team leader down. We're retrieving a radio for now.
Copy that. Full back to the medical vehicle. Can you confirm splash on target with marking on map with base with tower? Effect on target, over.
Negative, not at the moment. We don't have a view since we smoked off our position. We can try and move to get eyes on. No.
Negative, we will locate and get eyes on. You get yourself back up in the field.
Copy that. I now have a long range, so communicate over that.
Copy that, transition to long range.
Hawk, this is Alpha 2 on 1, I'm alive.
Good to hear, Alpha 2, send it in 2.
Thunder, you still good?
I just wanted to say that I'm reviving myself and we are walking on spotties right now, over.
Copy that, I need intel on splash. We put 3 shell mortars into town, marking base with tower on map. I need effect on target. How copy?
Strong copy, we'll check, over. Okay, open the maps. I need the effects on tower. Base with tower, if you can see them.
We have a technical moving up to our position. Approaching from north. It's driven past us. Call it on long range. It might go for the Hawk and
Hawk, this is Alpha 2 on 1.
Send it to.
We've seen an armed light vehicle driving towards north from us. Over.
Engage, engage, engage.
We can't, he escaped us. Over.
Viver, I think Eyeball went to go retrieve someone and just got himself downed.
Thunder, are you with him?
There's only 3 of us left. Thunder and Eyeball went down.
This is Alpha lead on 1, half a copy.
Copy that, send it to.
2 members of Red Team are down. We're trying to recover them, over. Folks slow down to a halt.
Copy that, relocate to Hill 2407. We're going to provide support by fire with mortar. Be advised, get your team back to medical vehicle and get you rally yourself and change your attack angle. How copy?
Alpha copies, over.
Alpha, once you get injured up, we're going to retreat back to our Humvees to plan our attack, over.
Bill, do you see Thunder as well?
I've got Thunder. I'm going to bring him back since he's heavily wounded.
Okay, I'm going to get Eyeball.
You should have come down when I went down. The smoke started to dissipate. Make it quick.
Is someone else away?
Throwing smoke.
Is everyone up?
I advise you reach from the left of the building instead of the right.
Bill, going to the left.
Am I not defusing this? No?
We're going to avoid it. Too much time.
We're going to move to you.
Yeah, just avoid the area to the right where I'm at.
Alpha, this is Hawk on 2.
This is Alpha on 2, go ahead.
I have infantry target. I'm going to shell area now. He's adjacent from your location. Just letting you know. Over.
Roger that.
Alpha, watch out, artillery inbound. North infantry sector. Over.
Alpha, 20 seconds to splash on shell.
20 seconds to splash.
Five seconds to splash on shell.
Alpha, blue team, you may bound to us.
Copy that, bounding.
This is Alpha 1, Alpha copy.
Copy that, send into Alpha.
We're currently in the middle of section 4, over.
Copy that. Sweeping clear, look for any intel that may be left after shelling, and try and just mark up as many insurgents as you can on map so we know how much we've tallied, and sweeping clear the town, and making sure this is our stronghold as this was a primary off goal.
Alpha copies, over.
Lee, can you see past this wall we're at? Can you?
There's no one behind the wall.
Back off from me, because I think this one's gonna get me.
Come on, just be gentle. Stroke it like you did yesterday. Boom.
I can pretty much smell it, and I'm not getting any prompt to defuse it, so...
Try getting from the left to right.
Here goes... Nah, it won't work. Like, never works.
Let's talk to Alpha on 2. Can we get a speedy on that securing of the town?
Right.
Over?
Hey!
Over Alpha 1 2, we're currently disabling an IED that's blocking your way, over.
Can't you scurry him off a little bit and then dead it? Over.
West,
that.
west. To gas you up.
Building directly west, that small window thing.
Alright, Alpha, we're gonna move into 3. Push, push, push. Alpha, move with me. We're gonna move into 3.
I'm
Push,
putting
push, push.
some more.
Rest of the team, peek into Section 3 and Section 2 if you can. Clear. Where's that coming from? Guys!
And, where the...
Apparently there are stairs in the mosque.
Hi, Suguchi.
Yeah, I'm fixing myself up.
If you see anything with a gun, shoot it.
I can get him if I go around the corner.
You did. Eyeball.
You.
Blue team's moving to royalty.
Roger that. Okay.
Hawk to Alpha, this is on 2.
Alpha on 2, go ahead.
You have now got Pathfinder marksman on hill 2407, break. Myself and Helix, aka Hellstorm, are moving to grid 4. How copy?
We copy. Is our pathfinder on our short comms? Over.
Negative. He is on base communication channel 1. Over.
Alright, Alpha copies. Over.
Later, advise not going through this small door, but wrap around and get the better angle.
Farry is currently transmitting to Nomad or Hawk. Either one. Oh, that was close. Take cover. I'm hearing a vehicle.
I'm dragging Lucas to the small building next to me and putting him there.
He's on medic though, so he's pretty much fucked.
I'm gonna kiss him. He's gonna be
down?
okay.
Look, guys, is down.
Oh man.
Oh, he's...
How messed up is he?
From 1 to 10, very much.
Patch him up if you can.
I'm trying to do that.
Oh, I really want to blow up the ID because it was right next to it.
Oh, that was a mortar, I think.
Your second medic.
No, I think it was a grenade.
IED. Do you see them rocks on the ground?
Alpha, this is Hawk on 2.
Alpha on 2. I'll go ahead.
Be advised, myself and Helix are in AO, but we've taken shots from enemy combatants in town. We're
Should we
marking
go and try and ID
Currently,
any
over.
enemy officers if they have any like particular clothing? Because we haven't actually checked if
We'll
we
try
actually
to find out the source of
killed
the
any.
fire. Over.
The guy's up.
Alright, Alpha. Hawk is getting under fire, so you gotta find that. So if you find that fire team that's shooting them, that'd be good.
So, heading to the west end.
Nomad, this is Hawk on 1.
This is Nomad on 1. Go ahead. Over.
We have confirmed enemy stronghold inside of town has unexploded ordnance inside, a possible IED, suicide bomb back-making facility.
Can you
over.
cover us?
Copy that. Is OBJ2 secured? Over.
Nearly. We're doing last sweep and clear of the old remnants of enemy combatants. Over.
Copy that. Nomad out. Alright, that's it. Operation is over. They have cleared this area and managed to destroy the boxes.